Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Shirk, and welcome to Digital Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. And joining me today is my co-host from Santa Cruz, California, Jared Brick. Hi, Jared. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Nice to see you today.
Nice to see you, too. And our guest, Lou Bortone from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, with online branding expert. Lou, thanks so much for joining us as well.
Thank you, Charlene and Jared.
So, Lou, tell us what you do over there at Online Branding Expert.
I do video marketing. So I help small business owners get up and running with video, anything from helping them get set up on YouTube to figuring out a video strategy, where and when to use video in their advertising and marketing.
Lou, as a fellow creator and colleague, what do you think is some of the biggest challenges and pain points that your clients are working with and why they're coming to you?
A lot of it is time. I mean, they think that, video is going to take a lot of time or add to their workload. So I think the challenge really is they think it's going to take longer than it's going to take, and they think it's going to be harder than it's going to be. And in some cases, that's why they put it off or never get started.
And in your work, what do you think that you're doing that's unique, that's bringing it forward to them? And what's some of that secret sauce that you guys are dealing out over there?
I think part of it is that, as an introvert and camera shy person myself, I show them like, hey, I don't love being on camera. It's something that we have to do in business these days. It's something we kind of have to just get with and say, hey, I'm gonna do this video thing. It's the way that the world works now. It's the way that people are marketing. So I'm gonna stop being camera shy and get my message out there.
Now, Lou, you mentioned that some of the
Got it.
challenges for your clients are that it takes time or it's complicated. It does take time. It does take time to come up with what are you going to talk about, getting in front of the camera, editing it, posting it. So how do you help them cut that time in half or make it not an obstacle to get their message out on video?
Right. The main thing is having a video strategy or a plan, because I think they see that once there's a plan, they know what they're going to talk about, they know what the goal of the video is, that it's a lot easier. So the more preparation you put in up front before you push record, the easier the whole process is going to be.
And when you say a strategy, can you talk us through maybe what does a strategy look and sound like when you're working with one of your clients?
Sure. I mean, if it's, take a real estate agent or something like that, maybe they want to get more listings or they want to get more visibility and credibility. So the strategy may be, okay, let's get you on social media with video. Let's get you to do a video tips series on YouTube. So for more discoverability, let's build your credibility and your visibility. So we do that over the course of, say, 90 days and create a bunch of videos and then drip them out over time and plan them to come out, each Tuesday at 2 p.m. So it's really just a matter of being very intentional and organized about it.
Got it. And Lou, again, being in the industry, what's your feeling on, vertical video, the platforms? You mentioned YouTube. What else is interesting that you're seeing changing the marketing?
Well, obviously, a lot of folks are watching video now on their phones, so that's why vertical has become such a big part of video. TikTok, Instagram, those kinds of platforms, and everyone is basically, living with this attachment on their arm, their phone. So vertical video is something that people have to consider. But the more important thing is get the message right first, get the strategy right, and then figure out what's the best platform. And I always talk about having a video sweet spot, which is the intersection of where your audience is and what type of video you like to do. Some people like to do live video. Other people like to, control freaks like me, like to plan everything ahead and have everything just right and do the editing and post. So it really is a matter of what's the best platform for you and where is your audience.
Got it. And then are you seeing any big changes after COVID? Production value has changed as we've seen recordings on Zoom. How do you integrate some of that into that strategy?
Yeah, it's funny because I know in 2020, during the year of COVID, 96% of consumers increased their use of online video. So Zoom became, a vowel and everyone started to do it. So I think in some respects, it lowered the bar a little bit. People realized that they don't need to be perfect. Hey, I've got my sweatpants on, but I look okay from the waist up. So I think it gave permission for people to be authentic and not perfect and not worry so much about, hey, I have a dog in the background and he's barking in the back of my interview.
Hey, Lou, talk to me
especially
about consistency, because that's one of the challenges, right? People, they always, content
yes.
is king, consistency is queen. And you mentioned, like, okay, your videos come out every Tuesday at 2. What is a good rate of videos that you should be pushing out on a weekly, monthly basis?
For most small businesses, once a week is a really good goal to shoot for. And the nice thing about that is I encourage my clients to batch record their videos. So maybe they've got a couple of hours on a Sunday afternoon when the guy next door is not mowing the lawn, and you've got a quiet time. You can crank out 4, 5, 6 videos and then schedule those or drip them out over the course of several weeks.
And how full
That's a
service
great
are you?
strategy.
Because I see some that are just edited and they've got over the shoulder and they've got video that zooms in the video. And I think that's one of the intimidation factors, right? People look at
Yeah.
that and they go, I can barely press play on my phone. I don't know what to do. So can you share with us what a service like yours could offer someone who just knows they need to get in front of the camera, but that's basically all they know about recording a video?
Right. And I take a lot of the technology out of it. So I may interview them on Zoom and then take that Zoom interview and clean it up and edit it. But I also like to make the distinction between what I call quick videos and keeper videos. So a quick video, maybe a Facebook Live, you don't have to worry as much about the production value. You just want to get your message out there. And a keeper video, maybe it's the video on the homepage of your website or on your YouTube channel. That's the one where you want to spend a little bit more time and effort and really think about the brand and how it represents you. So if it's a quick video, just throw it out there. If it's a keeper video, then do what you have to do to make it look professional.
All right, Lou, we're going to have to leave that as your final tip of the day. Thank you so much for making the time to join us today on Digital Champions. All really good stuff.
Thank you both.
And Jared, thank you so much for joining me again today.
You're welcome. Anytime we can talk video, I'm in. You know that.
Great, guys. All right, well, folks, thanks so much for joining us. And of course, if you'd like to learn more about what Lou's doing over there at Online Branding Expert, you can start by checking him out on dailyadbrief.com. Well, I'm Charlene Shirk. That's going to do it for this episode of Digital Champions, and we look forward to learning something new with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.